I am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get your sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the date done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
All right. Welcome to the channel, people. I am Man and this is I Am Sure Sports. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us from at this point. Have a big video that we're going to be discussing some big thing about a big player from out of Jamaica who I believe is deserving of a big move for some major accomplishment for this big club that I support called Arsenal. All right, before we get into the content though, here's what I want you to do for me. At this time, I want you to take a few seconds to hit that like button. Especially if you're a fan of Jamaican football, you need to hit the like button and let this one go viral and spiral out of control. So hit that like button, subscribe if you have never yet subscribed to I Am Sure Sports, and please remember to share the content because sharing is caring. Big up to our sponsors, Prestige Finance and Trick Nick, who opened their brand new restaurant in Ontario, Brampton, that is in Canada. There's a takeout restaurant there right now. The best Jamaican barbecue. Oh, geez, they have it all together. Jerk, barbecue, fried, everything Jamaican at Trick Nick over there in Brampton, Ontario. Check them out. You don't know how it is. Telling me here about them, and I am your support. And you will probably get some very good discount on your purchases. In the meantime, in between time, have you done it, people? Hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you have, just put your hand up. I see that hand. All right, I need some more before I get into the content. No, just kidding around, all right? So, as you know, I am an Arsenal fan, and we have been woeful in front of goal this season. In fact, last season we had several players. I think we were the team in the Premier League. I am sure that we were the team in the Premier League last season that had the most players with double figures in goals in the Premier League. You had like Martinelli and Saka and Odegaard. Granit Xhaka was there banging in goals, Gabriel Jesus, Eddie Nketiah. So we had all of these double-digit goal scorers, lots of goals coming from all over the park. This year, though the team has played well in patches, the goals have dried up. So like Saka from his 19 games, and this is all games, 6 goals, and Eddie Nketiah 6, Kai Havertz 4, Martin Odegaard 4. Oh my God. We don't even want to get into our main striker, Gabriel Jesus, who from 15 games this season, he has 3 goals, and Martinelli, surprisingly, he has only 2 goals. And all the other players are William Saliba, Ben White, Gabriel Zivchenko, Tomiyasu, Fabio Vieira have 1 goal each. And so there is a problem in the goal scoring department at Arsenal. Now, if you know that Arsenal, based on reports, they are very close to what they call financial fair play, breaking that financial fair play, that FIFA financial fair play rule or policy. Therefore, they are unable to make big purchases. Watch this, big purchases without selling. I think we have some good youngsters, and you may not want to sell them. What you need is a young enough players who can give you 15 goals a season. And I've heard links with like David, the Canadian center forward who is playing in the French league. Marquis has scored lots of goals, and Isaac at Newcastle. And these guys are going to cost a lot of money, and I don't know how prolific they are. I have the record doesn't show that they'll come into the Premier League at that amount of money and be prolific in the Premier League, which is what we need for the end of the season, spending minimal amount of money but getting the job done. We need someone who can come in, and if for the rest of the season they give Arsenal 15 goals and say 7 assists, that would be good. And there is just the man for that job. Their talks have been there about Ivan Toney. That ain't happening. Up to recently, Arsenal has been linked with Karim Benzema, but the salary, though he would come back, I mean, all of those things. And so you need someone that can give you some goals. In the summer, you can sell not the person, but someone else, and you can probably have some more money to spend. You also need someone who is not a Champions League tie, that will be able to play in the Champions League. All right? And you need a striker that offers you something different from the strikers that you have now. Eddie Nketiah and Gabriel Jesus, and even when we play Kai Havertz up there, Trossard, there's a similarity in their style and how they play, and so we need somebody who is more dynamic and a little bit different from them, right? Benzema would be a good buy, and there has been the Bayern Leverkusen striker who is on fire over, but a lot of clubs will not release their main strikers at this time, especially those who are vying, watch this, for the title or competing in Champions League or Europa League. So where does the solution lie for Arsenal? Management have the answer. It says, you know this Sandra Brooks song? It says, I found the answer down on my knees. Yes. So when I was down on my knees, I saw a man with his finger pointing up. That's on the thumbnail. His name is none other than Shamar Nicholson, that Jamaican-born striker. Yes, he is. He is. Let me give you a little bit about him, right? For those of you who don't know, those of you in England who are watching this right now, all over the world, get familiar with this player. Shamar Nicholson. Oh, my word. This is the man with the plan. I believe he can be the solution to Arsenal's problem. He is 26 years old. He turns 27 in March. Good age, getting into his prime. 42 caps for Jamaica, and he has scored 11 goals, right? He has played in Belgium. Of course, he played in Jamaica, played in Belgium, played in Russia, and now he is in France, and his club is at the lower end of the table. I mean, not expensive, not a huge salary, but I believe in this Arsenal system, Shamar Nicholson can be that man who provides 15 goals for Arsenal for the rest of the season in the EPL. Here's the people. Here is the kicker. Here is the kicker. Shamar Nicholson is an Arsenal fan. How lovely. How lovely. $4 million. $4 million. That's his transfer fee. $4 million. You look at his competition stat in Ligue 1. 13 games, 2 goals, 2 assists. right? In 823 minutes. So his goal per minute is similar to some of the Arsenal players. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I think he's a good option. When you look at his time at Charleroi, he played 83 games. I mean, I've gotten that pronunciation wrong. Do not beat me, because the information is accurate. 83 games, 31 goals, and 11 assists. That's watch it, people. That is a goal contribution in every other game. Similar to what he did at NK Damsel. 20 goals, 4 assists in 56 games. A goal contribution every other game. Wow. He did the same thing, close to the same thing, in Russia at Spartak Moscow. Oh my word. Watch this. Watch this. Almost again at a goal contribution every other game. I think Shamar Nicholson could be the man. We just saw him with a dynamic performance in a game. That the man that Arsenal looking at, David, didn't perform well. Shamar Nicholson in that game scored 2 goals for Jamaica in Nations League, sending them into the semi-finals. So I think Arsenal, Mikel Arteta, should think outside the box. You don't need a Benzema. You don't need a Isak. No, you don't need David. You're not going to get Ivan Toney. Who are you going to get? Who are you going to get this season to plug this gap? I think Shamar Nicholson is the man for Arsenal. What do you think, people? What do you think? I know some of you may think I'm ridiculous, but this is a consistent performer. He is made for the big times. You put him there in the big moments, he will come up trumps. $4 million. I think Clermont Foot would like to sell him because they're at the foot of the table. And I know his representatives would be glad for a move like this, and certainly this would be record-breaking again for the Caribbean island of Jamaica. But I believe that Shamar Nicholson could do the job at Arsenal. But sometimes when players play for particular nations or countries, they don't get the spotlight. We have seen what Leon Bailey, in fact, I will say this. People need to pay attention to the performance of the players in the Jamaica senior team in their leagues. It's an indication that there's a fire in their bellies. Almost all the players are playing well. The Leon Bailey, Ethan Pinnock, Bobby Reed, Daniel Johnson, Casey Palmer, Demarai Gray, although he's not in England right now, playing well. Dexter Lembikisa just got called back by Wolves from the club that he was out on loan. Playing good, but the team is not good. I think Shamar Nicholson is the man that Arsenal can afford. $4 million. I suspect his salary, they'll be able to deal with his salary. And what happens if it doesn't work? Oh, what if we take him and next season he's not performing? I don't think that will happen. But if that doesn't work, it's $4 million. But I can guarantee you that this season, in an Arsenal team, playing the way they are, the dimension, he's strong, he's tall, uses the right, uses the left, he is fast. Listen, Shamar Nicholson's foot speed, people don't know this, is faster than that of Gabriel Jesus. Faster. He has good hold-up play. He is as good in the air as Ivan Toney. Come on now, people. Good in the air, especially when those balls are being played long by Aaron Ramsdale or David Raya. I think the scouts at Arsenal are missing something big. Shamar Nicholson, I believe, right now, at this time, and in this season, he's the man to solve the goal-scoring woes of the Gunners. You know why he makes that Gunners sign when he scores? That's where he wants to play. He bleeds Arsenal people. He's ready. Best form of his life. Watch his play in Ligue 1. So, let's see what will happen. 23 more days left in the window. Will Mikel Arteta know they are somewhere over there way in the Middle East? Show them the video. People, let it go viral so it can reach their ears. But this is the man, Shamar Nicholson of Clermont-Foot. In Ligue 1, the man for Arsenal to solve their goal-scoring issues for this season. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for viewing. Remember to hit the like button. Remember to share. Remember to subscribe. I am Manning's Man. This has been I'm Sure Sports. And you know, when it comes to this point of the show, we say we are over and we are OUT out of here.